Just how far could disclosure go? Why are they not disclosing? Are we really ready for it, and could we handle it? Would we want to move forward, or would we want revenge? Do we naturally have to make it to a point on our own and figure out something larger that they are not saying? Is it maybe up to us get the ball rolling to the proper point of being ready for complete disclosure? If you look out into the world, you can see a clear direction of where it is generally heading. Consciousness seems to be that direction. We are finding out incredible information, including the fact what we in a sense exist in is a shared dream of collective design. Based off our understandings and inner beings projected outwards, creating reality. Basically, consciousness is everything and nothing exists outside of it. This is a hot topic right now and has been for quite some time, in fact. Now, with more and more evidence coming to light. With a new way of looking at the world, looking for the right things. You might see something you haven't before. It's all a matter of perception. Consciousness is the direction we are naturally heading or moving towards as a whole. Even the crop circles like this one here, being the flower of life, are simply trying to symbolize the impotence of consciousness and as a direction we need to move in. Consciousness can bring us to whole new levels impossible to understand from this side. Simply learning something can completely alter your reality. As a whole, considering it's a reflection or projection. Simply learning something as a whole can completely alter reality in itself. According to Gowri Good and David Wilcock, our consciousness collectively have control over reality. This is why we as humans have an interest to be controlled and even held down, not wanting us to learn how unique and quite frankly powerful we really are as humans. New information come to light. We as humans with our consciousness hold the bar of reality itself in its entirety. The reason for this is we hold the bar at the bottom. Reality rises as we rise, and the only way is up or expansion. This is why we have the power as well, we deserve it. Although at the bottom, so to speak. We are the strongest, most loving and forgiving. We don't seek power for the most part, we just want to live and have tremendous, even unknown potential. Gowri stated that we can rise or ascend. This is common knowledge, not just told by Gowri. We can ascend to all new levels, continuing to rise higher and higher into new planes of existence entirely. With complete new possibilities currently unknown to us. Just imagine after the cork of the bottle gets released about this disclosure thing. After being held down in a state of denial and disbelief for so long. Being released, so to speak, and feeling in control and in wonder. Being reconnected with the universe, each other and the planet. Along with the simple thought and realization of the many other incredible things to follow. The fact this will seem all too real, making you do a double take on reality. Projecting outwards your excitement. The energy or frequency of the planet climbing with no roadblocks. Being able to feel the planet's calm vibes. I have a feeling after this one huge hump we will rise gracefully with no more humps to overcome. In a fantastic, unexpected, even beautiful way. Once released, they will soar like the wings of an eagle. Isaiah 40-31. This is where you make the connection between the Bible's paradise earth and a consciousness shift or revolution into the fifth dimension, so on and so forth. Is the shift or climb into the fifth dimension the equivalent of the paradise earth? Do we just have them labeled and placed in different worlds, both predicting the same thing, both talking about a big event? Since we as a human race have been kept in the dark for so long, when that cork becomes popped, I think we will rapidly climb or ascend. Especially when we figure out disclosure is much, much bigger than technology. All we need is a simple mediator, so to speak. If we can figure out that everything since the very beginning has simply been a process of creation. Like the story of Perseus. The former groups seeking power. Which is a natural thing, by the way. Completely to be expected. Heard about a day they will be taken over, maybe some prophecy or something. Doing everything in their power to direct the ship away from that happening, unintentionally drive straight for it. Fulfilling the prophecy. Finding out that thousands of years was all part of a higher plan and no predictive measures could have determined such a large-scale event. such as the arrival of this character known as the One. Similar to Jesus, the new host or collective center. This is where you connect the dots between feeling manipulated by extraterrestrials and feeling powerless as humans. To embracing the concept of Jesus Christ or the One. By existing as the host with all arrows pointing his way. He in a sense is the epicenter of creation and necessary for all parties. A perfect mediator. Throwing a loop or a twist in the process. What this does is gives the power back to the people as the creators of the universe. Meaning it in the best interest for extraterrestrials to turn around and help us out now. Until we become equals as meant to be. The overall point to this thing called life. Put the power in the overlooked humans. Bringing the mighty aliens down a notch and us up one to a halfway meeting point where we can merge together as one. Hence the point to the One. This is a learning process. The extraterrestrials have been taken down a notch. Now we have to as well before we can rise. The point to this character is to first bring us together. We humans feel the bottom of the ladder in terms of the overall universe and advanced life. This character being the bottom of the ladder even to the humans. The absolute bottom of the ladder to hold down reality internally as the collective center. As we rise he rises and reality rises. This character being the first and last piece. The point is to learn love and compassion. God is love. God is all-powerful. God is all. The power was placed in a small character. In order to show God's true power. In order to show God's true compassion. It's curtain close time. When all our creations since the beginning come together to form the final movie. Upon watching that movie we get up and leave the theater. We have all been actors creating the movie of life. After which we get to watch it and get paid for our parts with good karma. Free to do whatever it is we want. The final play of the game and we are almost home free.